Both guys look really fresh at this point if he's going to try to go back there.
I gave you guys instructions. I want to just remind you, please listen and follow my requests at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Fight hard, fight clean. Good luck to both.
From the very first bell, you can imagine Canelo pressing forward, hunting, probing, testing Crawford's movement, attempting to land that signature power-packed shot.
Your scorecard. 69-64 in favor.
3 or 4 more rounds of that, and then we got to start asking why he's not.
The taller man, but there is just thudding.
Crawford, ever the chess player, dances around, shifts angles, and forces Canelo to work for every clean shot. The crowd holds its breath with each exchange. One slip, they know, could turn the entire fight on its head.
I got Canelo winning via late stoppage, and I feel like the extra weight for Crawford, his ego, I think it's all gonna play into a mix, and towards the end of the fight, it's gonna get taken.
The early rounds feel like a tactical war. Both fighters sizing each other up, neither giving an inch. The tension rises. Every jab, every feint seems to conceal a hidden trap, waiting to be sprung. By the middle rounds, Canelo's pressure begins to mount, yet Crawford's counters and lightning reflexes keep him just out of reach. And then perhaps a slight shoulder twinge forces him to take a knee to shake it off.
I've seen Bud get hit by a guy quite this big. Although he beefed up, we still haven't seen him take that. So that's going to be very questionable. Can he take that one shot? But we don't think that Bud can.
That brief pause only heightens the drama, leaving fans to wonder if the momentum is about to shift as the fight enters the championship rounds. Fatigue creeps in. Canelo's frustration simmers when his punches fail to stick. Yet Crawford's iron chin keeps him standing, and every exchange feels as though it could tip the judges' scorecards either way.
It's Canelo.
I got nothing to say to that.
If anybody was to make it a snoozer, it would be Terence, right? Because he's the smaller guy. He gets hit. He's willing to go out on a shield. You know, and that's something that I really respect about Terence.
The tension in the arena is thick, everyone aware that the final round could define legacies. A knockout is possible, but a split decision, or even an infamous controversial call, can't be ruled out. This fight is precision versus power, brains versus brawl, and every second counts in this high-stakes showdown.
Are you as confident you could beat Saul in boxing, strength, fitness on Saturday night?
Absolutely. The only thing he probably can beat me in is horseback riding, because I don't ride horses. But anything else, he don't come close.
So, after breaking down all the brains versus brawn chess match vibes of Canelo versus Crawford, we roll right into Teofimo Lopez, who, let's be honest, always shows up like he's auditioning for his own highlight reel. And I'm about to say, I love this take. First, he leans toward Crawford, then doubles back to highlight Canelo's power before swinging it back again. It's as if he's sparring with his own predictions in real time. But here's the thing, you and I both know Teo's not wrong.
Really, it's up to Canelo. It's up to Canelo what he wants to do tomorrow night. I just think that if he respects Crawford too much or takes it too serious, he's gonna lose. You know, he just gotta have fun with it, move his head a lot, a couple more feints here and there, jab to the body. Try to always tell him, jab to the body.
This fight really does come down to who wants it more, and you could see him stressing that point. Desire is the invisible punch in boxing. It doesn't show up on the CompuBox stats, but it can flip a fight upside down. Hearing Lopez go back and forth only highlights how razor-thin this matchup is. One moment, you can picture Crawford's sharpshooting. The next, you can see Canelo's body shots dragging him into deep water. That's why we're all glued in, because even the fighters can't agree on how this chess match ends.
Gave Crawford a lot of problems. He turned Crawford from staying southpaw for some time to now finally turning over to orthodox when he fought him. So I think he's got to do feints, hit him obviously, but a lot more combinations. Don't just wait on it.
All right, so after Teofimo did his usual flip-flop routine, like he was shadowboxing with his own opinions, we slide straight into Devin Haney. And man, this dude came locked in. I liked how Haney kept it simple. No extra hype, no wild energy, just cold facts. He basically said, look, Bud's got the tools. If anyone can beat Canelo, it's him. And if Bud pulls it off, he should probably drop the mic and retire.
I think that if anybody could beat Canelo, I think that is Bud.
Yeah.
We don't know if it will happen or not, but I think if anybody has the tools, but
Straight up chess talk, not checkers. And you know what? I respect that because Haney didn't oversell it. He kept it real, leveled it to legends, even ground. Let's see who's truly better. Plus, when he teased his own fight, you could feel the confidence boiling over. Like he's not just talking legacy, he's plotting how to be the man.
we got to see, Bud's punch resistance at this weight.
Yeah.
Even though I think that it will be better because he's not weight drained and he'd be able to take a shot.
You and I both know that's what makes a fighter dangerous, when he believes it before anyone else does. And the way he framed it, you could tell Haney was studying both Canelo and Crawford like homework. It's as if he's not just predicting the future, he's preparing to write himself into it. And if that doesn't get you hyped for both fights, I don't know what will.
If I was to win, I would love to see him retire. I think he accomplished everything in boxing that he could, and I don't think it'd be not.
All right, so after breaking down Devin Haney's calm, chessboard-style take, we roll straight into Caleb Plant's reaction, and you can feel the energy shift. Caleb's out here giving respect to both guys, like he's hosting a family dinner, but don't get it twisted. He knows what's on the table. He's hinting at Canelo maybe slowing down, maybe not being excited for certain fights. But come on, we all know this one has Canelo wide awake. No snooze button here.
I think it's going to be a hell of a fight. I think both guys are so great that they deserve respect. And instead of us telling them what they can do, let them show us what they can do.
And then Plant gives Crawford that nod too, saying, Bud's not the type to run, even if he gets cracked. Nah, that man's got too much pride in his DNA. What I loved most was Caleb basically saying, yo, we can talk predictions all day, but tomorrow night it's time for them to show us. And honestly, he's right. We can argue size, speed, power, and who fought who, but once that bell rings, all that talk goes straight out the window. This is why we watch, because no matter how smooth the analysis sounds, the truth only comes out under those lights.
Maybe if he gets hit with a big shot, he may just run the whole night, but that's not in Terence's blood. He's willing to go out on a shield, and that's a big reason why I respect Terence so much, on top of, all his ability and his skill. He's got a mean spirit.
Sean Porter broke it down like only a man who's been in there with Crawford could, calling Bud an anomaly, a fighter with ice in his veins and a mind you just can't rattle. He made it clear, Canelo built his legacy brick by brick, but Bud was born with the blueprint. Porter said Crawford isn't chasing money or belts at this stage. He's chasing respect, legacy, and truth. That's what makes his mentality on fight night dangerous. Bud isn't just fighting to win, he's fighting to prove a point. And that makes him a whole different animal under those lights. From Porter's tone, you knew this wasn't hype talk. It was a genuine warning. When a man like him says Bud's different, you better believe it.
That, some of those messages you can't unhear, you can't not see. I don't know, man. It's going to be great. I see it being back and forth. I have Bud winning this fight.
Why?
I think Bud has enough of everything to beat Canelo.
And when Porter watched him 168, he didn't see a man way down. He saw someone sharp, comfortable, locked in like a sniper waiting on his target. Steak on his plate, calm in his camp, and confidence in his eyes. Crawford looks ready to embrace this challenge without hesitation. But Porter didn't sugarcoat it either. Across from him stands Canelo Alvarez, Mexico's king, the ruthless body snatcher who breaks you down before he even touches you. Come September, Canelo is a nightmare for anyone. And if Bud wants glory, he'll have to walk through fire that never stops burning. Porter summed it up best: don't blink, because one mistake against either man could flip the entire script in seconds.
The thing he did with me there, I didn't expect to do. He started walking me down. I'm like, damn, and he really did. He bullied the bully when it came to me. And, I know that's going to be a part of their game plan. It's just a matter of when that happens.
And just when you thought Sean Porter's warning about Bud had everyone leaning forward, boom, here comes Canelo, stepping up with that calm, assassin energy. He's out here talking about helping people, family, legacy, and you realize this man isn't just fighting for belts. He's carrying a whole country on his back. He straight up said he dreamed of being the best, but never imagined a stadium rocking on Mexican Independence Weekend just for him. That's not hype. That's destiny coming full circle. And when Canelo says he's going to win big for his people, you don't just hear confidence, you hear promise. And you, me, all of us know, a promise from Canelo usually comes stamped with body shots that make legends fold, careers disappear.
But I'm glad to be here because I always say, and I'm gonna be the best, and to be the best, all this come with that.
And let's not skip the fun part. Canelo clapped back at Max Kellerman for putting MMA over boxing. You gotta love it. He didn't yell, didn't rant, just checked him with, nah, boxing stays king. That's like reminding the world the throne never moved in the first place. Even Eddie Hearn called him the man who changed Mexican boxing forever. And honestly, he's not lying. Canelo has taken this sport to places it's never been. And tomorrow, he's not just stepping in there for himself. He's stepping in like a man rewriting history in real time. So yeah, laugh now if you want. But once the bell rings, Canelo is the type to turn every doubt into regret before the final round even starts.
Back at Max Kellerman yesterday when he kind of disrespected boxing, in your opinion?
Yeah, I think boxing is always in the top of the sport of contact sport. Boxing is always in the top, and they need to know that.
And there you have it. Every angle, every hot take, every fighter laying down their truth on Canelo versus Crawford. Legends predicting chess matches, champions warning about pride, and Canelo himself promising a storm. This isn't just another fight night. This is history waiting to be written in blood, sweat, and legacy. The kind of fight where one punch can turn the crowd into chaos, and one decision can spark debates for years to come. But now it's on you. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is it brains? Is it brawn? Is it Bud? Or is it Canelo? I want to hear the debates, the bold predictions, the wild calls. And yo, don't forget, hit that like button, share this with the squad, and subscribe right here to the Champ-Fi. We'll be back breaking it all down, bell to bell, round to round. See you in the next one.